Because he was afraid of heights, he decided to face his fear head-on. He made up his mind that he would walk on a wire between the 500-meter-tall Twin Towers. He wanted to show people that wire walking isn't just a circus trick, it's a symbol of courage, skill, and determination. Fully prepared, he took a balancing rod from his friend. His eyes were full of resolve. Without any fear, he gently placed his first foot on the wire. As soon as both his feet were on it, the fog suddenly cleared. The view below became sharp. Cars and people looked like tiny toys. He was doing this dangerous act without any safety harness. People below were shouting, amazed. Every step had to be taken with extreme caution because the strong wind could throw off his balance. He had only his balancing rod to help him, but he walked as calmly as if he were on a regular road. It was clear he had trained hard for this and practiced a lot. When he was about 1/3 of the way across, he realized the safety lock was in the wrong spot. If he stepped there, he could fall. Carefully, he moved his right foot forward, then slowly brought his left foot past the danger zone. After crossing that tough spot, a slight smile appeared on his face. The rest of the path was a bit easier, and he soon reached the other side. His friend quickly took out a camera and started recording everything. People below clapped and cheered in excitement, but he didn't stop. He stepped back onto the wire and started his return journey. Once wasn't enough for him. It's not every day you get to do this on the Twin Towers. This time, he didn't just want to walk, he wanted to fully enjoy the moment. He bent one knee and sat down on the wire. His shoes were stained with blood, showing just how hard this was. Balancing in that condition wasn't easy, but there was no fear on his face. He saluted the towers, almost as if thanking them. People clapped again, louder this time, but no one knew this was all being done secretly. He and his friend had set everything up without permission. Now, the police were climbing up the tower, but he stayed totally calm. When he reached the end of the wire, he smiled at the police. He twirled his rod and turned with style. The police couldn't do anything because they didn't know how to walk on a wire. Halfway through again, he knelt down, spread his arms wide, and soaked in the view of the sky and the city. The police tried to catch his friend, but he himself stood firm on the wire like a rock. He lifted one foot and placed it on the wire, so smoothly that even the police were stunned. They warned him, but he just picked up the rod and started walking back toward the tower. When he reached the middle, he knelt again, put the rod down and started swaying, almost like he was dancing. The police kept telling him to stop, but he ignored them. He started moving toward the North Tower. Angrily, he placed the rod on the wire, crossed his arms over his chest and stared down the police. The strong wind was shaking his legs, but he didn't wobble even a bit. It was as if he was saying, "I'm the real boss here." People below had gone crazy. Everyone left their offices to watch him. Then a light rain began to fall. The faulty lock came loose. A screw flew off and fell. His foot slipped, but he saved himself. Now, a helicopter had arrived. The police announced that he had broken over 100 rules. His foot was injured and bleeding, but he slowly started to walk back. When he reached the rooftop, his leg was trembling. The lock was breaking, but he just barely made it. He smiled at the police, threw the rod into the air, and said, "Take that." The police caught him, but the people below clapped again because no real harm had been done. The judge sentenced him to teach wire walking to kids for free, and the Twin Towers management gave him a permanent pass.